This is called The Gospel of Suncere Ali Shakur by Philip Metris and Suncere Ali Shakur. My name is Philip Metris. In July 2023, Suncere Ali Shakur and I met outside Wilson Towers, a public housing apartment in Cleveland, where Shakur has lived for a decade. Born and raised in Washington, D.C., Shakur is a lifelong activist who walks in the footsteps of the Black Panthers. He made history in New Orleans when, providing aid for people after Hurricane Katrina, he and other activists saved the oldest Black church in America from closure. In 2019, he was named one of Cleveland's most interesting people for his many projects to love and care for his people and to challenge the powerful. These words are his. 1. My elders taught me to do the work, not because I want someone to tap me on the back or admiration or money, but because it's my job. 2. One of the attributes of the 5%ers is to be sincere. And the sun comes out whether people like it or not. It has a job to do. So I put them both together, Suncere. Ali was a name loved by the people. Shakur I had to earn. 3. When I was a kid, my dad sent me to the store, but it was closed. Had to walk 8 blocks to another, went up to the counter, seen this oil painting of dudes in berets with pump shotguns. I asked who it was. He said, Black Panther Party, and I fell in love. 4. I was a throwaway. My family threw me away and wanted the streets to kill me, but somehow I survived. I'm a product of everybody I met along the way. Wound up in a shelter, met a renegade from the Weather Underground, learned at the feet of the Panthers. 5. It was a white woman from West Virginia got me hooked. Taught me to do a building takeover. Got me hooked. Knew I had a big mouth, so she took what I had. Franklin School building was supposed to be the site for a hypothermia drop. 2 people froze to death, but the mayor hadn't opened it, so we took it over. I was the outside guy because I had a big mouth. Got the crowd all hyped in front of the news. And when the people went in, when they broke in and brought them out in handcuffs, it was the looks of defiance they had on their face, the handcuffs on and surrounded by police. It was that look on their face that did it. I said, I'm going inside next time. 6. Wound up in New Orleans after Katrina. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm 53 years old and ain't in that good a health. We went down there and made history. Made history by loving people. Saved St. Augustine Church, oldest Black church in America. The St. Aug 12, look it up. 7. This place is like a university. I get over myself and see people for who they are. If you don't deal with the trauma, the food and the clothes and the shelter isn't important, but you know the pyramid of life? We living life but can't think about education and politics. If you don't deal with the trauma, they're gonna rip all that shit down. 8. I'm an asshole, but I'm a recovering asshole. I fight the thirst to be an asshole every single day. A coward takes out his anger on innocent people. But when I'm angry, I go up to my room. It can get kind of fucked up out here. You got people overtaken by substances, turn into gremlins. But food? I use food as medication. Listen, if you give good people who got issues a chance, they may surprise you. 9. Corporations always got slaves. They make sure the underbelly never stays empty. I feel like I'm on a reservation, watching my people fall apart. 10 years here went by just like that. 10. I can't wait to get out of this Go back to the essence, to try it all again. I'm beat down. Nobody cares about my children. Who wants to live in a world like that? Every night, white vans pull up and our babies are gone in 20 seconds. I was a fat-ass superhero, an extension on my phone to take photos of license plates, and a paintball gun to shoot the backs of cars. The only real peace I see is sleep. 11. Deep in the night, everything is calm. No one I can see is getting hurt. No one is screaming for help. And then the sun comes up and it's on, like popcorn. 12. This would be my dream. Get restaurants to do meals, not no beans and rice and shit, but good food. We got 17 police for housing projects, and we can't give the people 3 meals a day? My love comes through my food. I cooked 100 steaks Maggie got from Trader Joe's for the homeless at the Ramada in Independence. Homeless deserve to eat. West African, stuffed pineapple. But what we need is revolution. Fidel Castro was a hell of a cook, but nobody was talking about his cooking. Music and food build community. I would love to build a village here, but I would feed them first. 13. Trust me, my people make sure my head don't get too big around this mother. I got my ass whooped, my shit stole. See these folks? How fucked up they are? We've brought in 250,000 pounds of food through here. Do you know all these wretched of the earth helped me organize that shit? This is a historical movement, but I did it with alcoholics, dope fiends, people that make bad choices. I'm over 500 pounds. I tried to commit suicide, but they love me, brother. The kids in the neighborhood over there, if you say something about me, they will tear your ass up. I'm teaching them to see a black man, a man that love you and don't want anything from you. All I want is one of 1,000 to replace me.